This is a demonstration on how to get started with the very basics of Canvas. Now, Canvas is the course management system or the learning management system that Palomar College uses. It's just a product made by a company called Instructure. It's called Canvas. So here you are. So how do you know where do you find Canvas? Well, if you have a class, every class that's scheduled, even lecture classes, gets what they call a Canvas shell. It's a starting place. It's a place where you could begin a Canvas class should you want to. So you start with a single sign-on portal and you click on the Canvas button. Okay? So normally, well, let this come up, you'll be placed in something called a dashboard. You see it's on the side there. The dashboard usually has your published courses or the courses that you're using. Now, if I were I have a lot of extra things here, but if I'm teaching a course in the spring 2020 semester called Python, and there it is. It's got a number, it's got the name. So that's the course that I developed, and I point students to when they log into Canvas. They're automatically registered into this class, and they can go to Canvas and they'll see this, and they can click on it and begin their course. Well, that's great for them, but how do you put the course together to begin with? Okay, so I'm going to go down here. I have something. Uh, Down here, if I can find it. Here it is. It's called Steve Perry or S. Perry Demo Course. It's not really a class, but it's just a little empty Canvas shell that I'm going to use to get started to kind of help you out. So I'm going to click on that. Okay, just click on that. And I get put into this page, which looks like, okay, what do I do with this? There's all this busyness on the side, announcements. What announcements? This big little clicky thing, module, and publish, unpublish, and stuff, student view. And what does this all mean? It's not the most intuitive starting interface if you've had zero training on it and zero experience with going into a Canvas course. It's like, what does that mean? So mostly the students are going to see certain things. You can get while you can change this, you can get a kind of a bit of a view by clicking the student view button over here. If I click on that, I get a little bit of a student's view, but the truth is all these things here, the students are only going to see those things if you want them to. The main things you're going to want them to see is the home page, discussions, grades, probably the syllabus, and you may scroll down. You may end up showing them something called modules, but we don't have that here. So right now I'm going to leave the student view. I'm going to go back to you as an instructor. You're just getting started. So I'm going to try to show you how to create a home page. This is the first page someone sees when they go to your class. Unfortunately, Canvas, while overall is a pretty good product, they didn't make making a home page really obvious. It's a multi-step process. We have to create what they call a new page. Page is what they call it. A page, you can think of a page almost like a web page. And you're going to create a page, and then you have to make another step of marking that web page as a front page, and then you make your home page your front page. If I were designing Canvas, I would have made this much more straightforward, but that's the way they do it. So let's just go through it. It's not torturous once you kind of get into the flow of the thing. So I'm going to go all the way down to here to this thing called pages. So I click on that, and I have no pages here yet. It even tells me no pages yet. Add one? Sure, I can add one by clicking on that. But generically, there's always something over in the right-hand corner upper thing that shows like plus page, which means add a page. So I'm going to click on that. Now you get put into a little, it's don't worry about that HTML editor. You're not going to do that. Where you are to the begin with, you're in something they call a rich content editor. It's a little bit like Microsoft Word, not quite as powerful, but you can do cool things. You can bold text, make things colorful. You can change font sizes and add images and links and all kinds of things like that. Very much similar tools that you'd see in the email system. Actually, is probably where you'd see that even more. It's closer to that what we'd have in email. Outlook. I'm talking about Outlook. So let's just do something really simple. We just start typing. I would say, this is the home, and I'll make it big letters. Okay. Okay, so I like that. And I'm going to select this text and I'm going to make it I'm just going to leave it that way. I'm just going to select that and then I'm going to bold it. I'm going to hit the little bold button and I'm going to make it big. And that's right now that's all I'm going to do. That's all the home page is going to say. This is the home page. Obviously, you're going to want to put more there that tells people about the class, what's coming up, how to get started with, to do and all that. But I'm just showing you the mechanics of how you do things and how you make things happen. Okay, so this is the home page, but you got this little area up here, okay, where we're going to label it. I've been having fun, and well, I'm not gonna have fun. I'm gonna just call this home page, just the words home page, okay? And there. So I gave it a title. It's not really obvious that's there. It doesn't say title, but that's what it is. So now I have to scroll down, okay? And I go down to here where I see save. I recommend you hit the save button, not the save and publish, because sometimes it locks up the system. So just hit the save button first. Okay, so you've saved this page. Lucky you. Okay, but here's the thing about publish. If you don't have a page being published, your students can't see it. You can see it in this little environment where you put things together, but they can't see it, and that's the goal. So I go up here in this little button up here that says publish, and I click it, and if it's green like that, it's published. So that's a good thing. Okay, now as Steve Martin might say, but wait, there's more. Now that I've published it, I'm going to go over to this little three-dot menu here, and I click on it, and it says Use as Front Page. Click on that. Okay, it's now officially designated a front page. Okay, you can see, actually, you don't see that there, but we officially designate it as a front page. Now, we go all the way back to the Home button. Okay, here. Okay. And we're back. This is kind of what we had when we first started. But we see we have this button over here called Choose Home Page. Again, you're choosing a page. In this case, the home page. So I click on that, and it gives me lots of options. I could show the syllabus, the list of assignments, course modules, which I haven't told you about. But I want you to click this, Pages Front Page. That home page, that's what I titled it. I called it home page. So now I said save. And voila, when I'm at home, it says Steve Perry Demo Course. This is the home page. So we're done. We've now created a home page, a very, very simple, useless home page, but a home page nonetheless. So now, guess what? It's not published. See that over there? It says unpublished. Your students won't be able to see your home page. Go over there, click on it, click on this where it says publish. Click on the publish button. And now it's green. It looks kind of faded, but it's still green and published. Now the page you use is published and the home page you've selected to be published. So students will be able to see this now. All right, so that was a longer video than I would like it to be for something so simple, but that's hopefully the longest one you're going to have here for Canvas. So I'm going to end this video, and next I'm going to show you how to do a little bit with the syllabus.